I think Jerry Dyer would be a great mayor. I think Andrew Janz, at this point in time, is not qualified.
Is that an endorsement for Jerry Dyer? Mayor Lee Brand with his latest take on the mayor's race, and it's official. Adult use marijuana now ready to be legalized in Fresno. Is that good or bad for the city? The mayor in studio.
There's some people that at times they do smell it, and it's kind of hard to tell where it's actually coming from.
The reported stench from a landfill sparking outrage among hundreds of residents in Avenal. One city council member ready to break his silence on city dumps that is also a health concern. Alvaro Preciado will join us. Plus, our panel is in place. Lots to chat about. Everything from new developments in the hotly contested Fresno mayor's race to a proposed warning label in council chambers. Welcome to Super Sunday. It's all on KC24. Sunday Morning Matters.
Now, from KC24, your local election headquarters, with your host, Alexan Balakian. This is Sunday Morning Matters.
And good Sunday morning to you. Thanks for kicking off your game day with us. I'm Alexan Balakian. You're always welcome to join the conversation at Real Alexan. Use the hashtag Sunday Morning Matters. Along the way, Merced Mayor Mike Murphy on his meeting with President Trump. But first, after weeks of retooling and rewriting, the new Fresno cannabis agreement is official, and it's adopted on Thursday. It passed with a 4-2 vote. Fresno City Council members Gary Bredefeld and Mike Carbasi were the nay votes. With the passage of the agreement, the city will now start taking bids for adult-use pot shops in the coming weeks. So the final year on the job, no cakewalk here for Fresno Mayor Lee Brand. A lot to tackle and a lot to get done before he does leave office. Mayor Lee Brand, welcome back to the show. How are you?
Thanks for having me, Alexan.
Absolutely. Well, let's start with this. The agreement adopted on Thursday by City Council, originally vetoed by you. We're talking about the cannabis adoption for the sale of recreational marijuana. And now that that has been adopted, really what comes next here for the city of Fresno getting pot shops?
It's adult use. That's the proper word.
Adult use, sorry. There you go.
The state has an evolving process on this. They're changing the rules as we go. When I started over 2 years ago, you didn't have delivery. All that's changing. So this is inevitable. The council did make the changes I requested, and I think this is an opportunity for the city to make some money, because if we don't, cities like Wood Lake are making the money in Fresno, and one of my primary focus is going to be on a drug task force that can tackle these illegal clinics and the drug dealer next door, human trafficking and gangs. That's where we can really see the most benefit.
Well, I mean, you're talking about revenue for the city there,
right,
but will it be the massive money maker that Council President Miguel Arias has been touting?
Nobody knows for sure. I think the state is going to be flooded with marijuana, and the cartels and illegal makers will be a prominent force. I think there'll be a shakedown for 1 or 2 years. Eventually it'll be steady, but
so no pun intended, you have to weed that out. No pun intended. I'm not,
I'll stay out of the weeds.
Yeah, well, okay. I want to get to this as well, because majority of California voters, they wanted to see the pot shops come up in California, so they passed it a few years back. And so adult use, recreational marijuana across the state, like Fresno, but we've crawled to this point, really. So is it ultimately good for the city? As mayor, is it really good for the city?
Personally, I have some moral objections to it, but wearing the hat of the mayor, I've got to look at what's best for the city. Is there an opportunity here to gain some revenues that we desperately need, particularly for these kind of actions, to take on gangs that one of their major sources of income is selling drugs, human trafficking. Without this tool, and whether it's $1 million or $10 million, would be well used. And if not, if we choose to bury our heads in the sand, then we have no benefit.
I want to get to this as well, because earlier in the week, the No-Kill Animal Shelter took its first big steps towards becoming built. That means the old Gap warehouse near the airport.
Airways Drive.
Airways Drive. They sold it to, what was it, $2 back to the city. But really, it's going to take, what you've said, $20 million to build the facility.
We're not certain. That's just a rough estimate.
Okay, rough.
Let me clarify.
Okay.
We've already started a letter for our state legislators to ask the state, the governor, to get a grant to fund the cost of construction. So that's our primary objective.
If they don't?
Then we'll do our cost estimates, go through a whole process of RFQ, financing, and ultimately it could be bond financing. But we believe between private donations, which I think we can get, and the state, we may be able to find a way to either partially or wholly fund this building of the facility.
Okay, but instead of diving into the bonds, you want to go these different routes. If that is really dried up, though, when you're talking bonds, so how much money do you think we could be talking, and what does that take away from?
Well, it doesn't. It just adds another obligation if we have a payment on a bond payment, no matter what it is. I'm confident, though, that based on my conversations with prominent citizens in Fresno, that we can get some substantial donations. I believe, Governor Newsom, by coincidence, has declared he wants California a no-kill shelter state.
Yeah, he did.
Here's the, the poster child right here in Fresno. He can gain something from this politically, help the city of Fresno. So I can't count on that, but I say we're going to give it a good shot.
We had Chief Andy Hall sitting right in this seat last week, and he was talking about new weapons for the department, costing somewhere with training ammunition and all that stuff, over $500,000. He said, I don't care what budget it comes out of, but frankly, he did come to the city. He wrote you guys a memo saying, hey, we need these new weapons. So where is the money going to be allocated from?
Well, we need the money. We can't have our police officers having guns that don't work 10% of the time.
Or compliance with the state.
Or compliance with the state. So one way or the other, it'll either through the carryover budget, that probably will come on the 13th of February to be discussed. And I would certainly support and hope I could get 5 council members to support the $500,000. If not, it'll come from probably the budget hearings in June to get that money for this department.
Correct me if I'm wrong, City Council did approve $35 million extra to the Fresno Police Department in their budget, correct?
You're probably talking about the MOU that was done last year. It wasn't that much, but it was that was done.
Could it come out of there?
That money's committed.
Okay. So you're looking for another way to fund it, the guns.
Every year, the budget poses different challenges, different opportunities. So to me, public safety is always going to be at the top of the list.
Homeless aid, and we're kind of running short on time, but this is kind of a loaded question. As I understand it, the $11.5 million that's coming in for homeless housing, Fresno County wants to upgrade the old beds. Fresno city leaders like yourself are looking to build new beds and have more housing. So there's a disagreement here.
Not necessarily. First of all, we get about $6 million of the $11 million. We have up to 5 years. We'll probably spend it in 2 years. So we're looking to add more triage beds. That's our primary focus right now. The relationship with the county has been very good to date. The relationship with the continuum of care has been good. So I'm confident that we will find a solution, because that's the key. You're working together, is you're working in side by side and not in different directions.
All right, finally, I want to get to this. We know that there is a new lawsuit pending against the city of Fresno. Former Police Chief Jerry Dyer and the current Police Chief Andy Hall, Tony Bustos, a sergeant within the department, claiming discrimination and racism in the department. I know you cannot talk about city litigation, but Jerry Dyer is on the mayor's ballot. You're going to be a former mayor, but you ran for mayor as well. How hard is this, and how much do you think it could hurt his campaign?
I'm not going to give Jerry Dyer advice. He's got great people on his team. He's very experienced himself. For me, if I was a candidate, I would focus on the things that I wanted to make this my goals for the city, my plans, my vision. I don't think this is going to be a setback at all. I think people recognize it for what it is, and again, if I was a candidate, I would move on. Okay. Are you ready to endorse Jerry Dyer? You're only a month away. As I have said many times before, I think Jerry Dyer would be a great mayor. I think Andrew Janz, at this point in time, is not qualified. Not qualified. That's kind of an endorsement. You can use your words. All right. I appreciate your time. Thanks, Alex. All right. Up next, our panel takes the stage. Could a new bombshell lawsuit against Jerry Dyer become a roadblock to winning the mayor's seat? We'll be right back.